Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Michelle, and I'm going to be leading you today in a 15-minute guided meditation. So we'll have a little bit of guided in the beginning, and then we'll have some silence, and then we'll come back together. So find a space where you feel comfortable. Now, that could be seated, that could be laying down. So finding something that feels good to you. Maybe it's on a cushion or on a block. I'm on a couple of blocks, but that can look like anything. The intention is for you to be and to notice and you to feel. So finding a sense of comfort. If you're on a block or on a cushion, consider coming to the edge. The pelvis will tilt forward. As we close our eyes or soften the gaze down to the front of the mat, begin to notice sensations in the body. Begin to notice the quality of the mind, any thoughts that may be present, without needing to move or push anything out of the way. Just begin to notice this present moment. Finding yourself as the observer of the experience and perhaps finding a sense of curiosity of what is real and what is true. What is something you're just continuing to say? So becoming the watcher. Notice the connection that you have with the earth below. Feeling the sits bones if you're in a seated shape or if the body is laying down. Honoring that connection, that same energy that runs through all things. All things visible, all things invisible, one energy, one being flowing. And as you notice what that brings to the mind, feel that connection as you root, rising up through the crown of the head. The spine grows long, the shoulders melt away from the ears, feeling a sense of softness, inviting in a sense of lightness, perhaps of floating. As you bring your awareness to your breath. Consciously aware of the inhalations and the exhalations that are present in the body, the ebb and the flow, just like the tide, the rise and the fall, the cycle. The breath, the anchor to the present moment, in that way to begin again. On the next inhale, allow the belly to expand as the navel moves away from the back of the body, filling on all four sides. And as you exhale, releasing the breath, navel moves back towards spine, soft exhale. Breathing in to fill, to invite, and to expand into the physical body, the breath that moves into the ribs. The ribs expand outward, this inviting this expansion. And the exhale, feeling the release as the ribs move back towards spine. Navel moves back in towards spine, and breath is released. Allowing another deep breath in, filling the belly, washing into the side body, and all the way into the heart space, into the chest. Noticing the collarbones maybe lift, the blades coming together, inviting a deep breath in. And then emptying the container from the chest to the ribs, to the belly. Allowing that exhale to become longer, the inhale. The body, the mind beginning to land. Taking a few more rounds of Dirga breath on your own. Allowing what is to be. without trying to push anything out of the way. Knowing the more you resist, the more things will persist. So becoming the watcher. And as you continue this breath, I invite you to cultivate an intention. And perhaps that intention is one of connection with inner wisdom, with that knowing of the path of your own least resistance as we quiet the mind and listen to that voice of intuition. And as we sit in meditation, perhaps that curiosity expands to notice the difference between what the mind is saying and what's coming from the heart. And allowing what is without any type of judgment. Just inviting in a sense of discernment. And if that intention doesn't resonate, of course, feel free to let it go. Connect to something deeper, something more meaningful to you. As we allow silence, anytime the mind begins to wander, just calling it back gently with the intention, with that peeking to the inner landscape and to the breath to begin again. And without having to open the eyes, just begin to come back to the space. As you notice the body on the earth, notice clothing on the skin, or perhaps the temperature in the room. Bringing your awareness back here to the now. Opening up the ears to hear sounds that you may not have heard before. Sounds far away and sounds that may be close. Allow a deepening of the breath as you bring your body or your awareness back to your physical body. A little wiggle of the fingers, a gentle nod of the head from one side to the next. This body that moves you through all of the shapes in your day, all of the poses. Allowing the hands to come to the heart. Taking a moment to come back to the intention, that one of that connection to inner wisdom, to guidance. Knowing that this practice you can carry with you throughout the day, just taking a few moments to pause and to become the observer, to find a sense of curiosity within the mind of what is real and what is true. What can you let go of that no longer serves you? When you take these moments to quiet the mind, to listen to that inner wisdom that's always there for you. That inner wisdom that leads you to the path of your least resistance, to that path of joy, that path of abundance. So finding moments in the day to connect. We'll end our practice together today with a deep breath in through the nose and releasing with a sigh, with a sound. Blinking the eyes open. Dear friends, I honor the connection, the divinity in me to you, all one being. It's with deep love and gratitude. Thank you for this practice, and namaste.